Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Mindy from Mindy's Crafts and Cash, coming to you from Studio 1A, as the boyfriend calls it. Today I'm just going to mess around a little bit with my new little book that I made and maybe decorate a couple more pages. So come join me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I thought maybe we would do put some background paper on it. So I cut a little bit, and let's see how things end up. I'm going to karaoke in a little while, so I'll probably just do one page now, and I'll do the rest when I get back later. I do not sing. They would probably throw me out. But I sing along when other people are up on the stage. So here we go. I'm gonna just put this right here. A little bit of a background. This is music paper. It says, "And as the cradle, she lightly," whatever, maybe rocks, don't know. And let's see what else we want to put on here. I'm going to punch a little bit in this corner. And we'll kind of put it on up to the corner. See if that worked. Not really. Okay, we'll see. We can always punch again after we do it. So let's use the vintage photo Distress Oxide to edge it a little bit. And glue it down. I could always cut it again. And let's see, maybe we'll put some paper here. Doesn't work at all. Let's put this over here, and then we will cut everything when we need to. Okay. That shot glass is too tall. I'm not going to use it. Okay, so now we sort of have a cover here. I'm going to pull that out, and I'm going to punch here. Just go from the back and make that all even. Okay, that worked. Better than the other way. Okay, now let's see. Let's throw that little piece. I got some sewing ones I cut. Let's see if we could do something with that. Sewing pictures. Oh, and I have a little plant to add. And let's see what else we have. We can add a little stamp. Or we can add a little letter. Let me see. Oh, in New York City, they have a garment, they call it the Garment District, and it's downtown. And And you see, it's really interesting. You see people walking around pushing wardrobes, you know, those metal things that have clothing hung on it. And you see people pushing them all over the city. It's really kind of interesting. And then they have a flower district, and you could hardly walk along the street because there's all these flower shops and shops that are selling the flowers, I guess, wholesale. So my family has a lot of florists in my family. So Dad used to be down in that area. I'm gonna put this in here and this, and maybe we'll put a little plant back here, and that would be okay. So let's do that. This reminds me of the garment district. This I made. I will trim it. So it fits right on. Now I lost everything else. Okay, and I was going to put some threads and sewing machine and a little plant. So let's do that. I'm going to darken this a little bit. That's going to go down first. I'll put the plant underneath. And we will put the antique sewing machine. I once bought a sewing machine, an old sewing machine at an auction, and I had the old cabinet and it worked and everything. But when I moved to Florida, I did not take it. Okay, now I just want to say that after I got off yesterday, the video, I rounded the corners of all the pages and I inked the edge of the first page, and I pulled out some of the stickers, and I thought maybe we would put some messages on. This one could be always take the scenic route. And let's just darken the edges a little bit. And that would be good with the train or trolley car. I do believe it's a trolley car. That's how this one looks. And let's see what we could put on this one. Let's see, this girl looks like she's reading a letter. Nowadays, it would be looking at a phone. And then I think we'll put always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. And again, I'm gonna just edge it a little bit. Another thing you could do is you could mount it on another piece and cut it. So I had lunch with some of my friends today. That was a lot of fun. It's a good thing we looked up the restaurant we were going to go to, because it turns out they're closed on Tuesdays. So we picked another restaurant. Okay, always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. I love putting these little messages on. Okay, let's find one for the sewing page, and then I'm gonna head out and I will return later. I will just pause this video and add more. Okay, how about, darling, you are a work of art, because sewing is an art that I can't do. I had to do it in junior high school, and I didn't do that well with it. I do own a sewing machine. I loaned it out to my neighbor, and I said if I ever want it back, I'll ask for it. Let's cut it right here, because I don't even know how to thread the damn thing. Okay, we need more glue on these things, and I'm very sticky. Oh, not that much. Okay, I'm gonna leave this book open. I don't want it to dry and get stuck on the other page. Okay, and this one I'll probably underline because it doesn't show up that much. And I will show you what this page looks like. Okay. All right, more later. Thank you. Hope you're having a good evening. I'm back. Okay, I went to karaoke tonight. There was some awful singers and there were some terrific singers, as usual. And then they took a little break and we did the electric slide. And I swear I nearly cried while I was doing it, because last year before my knee surgery, I totally could not do it at all. And I was able to do the whole dance. So that made me feel very, very happy. So I'm just going to do one more page and then call it a night and try to get this video up. We'll see what happens. So I covered this page in just a pretty pink. I cut it, the corners to shape. I made a little bit of a mess here, but I will fix it. You know how we fix it. We just color it a little bit, and then we'll see what we will put on there. And get another page going. Okay. Oh, and the page I did before, I added on this dress form, and I added on some words. I think I did that on the screen. And I also edged around. So that was a little bit of an improvement. And then I think I'm going to use these two ladies. I think I'm going to have them reading mail. And maybe we will, oh, why is that little piece hanging out there? Let's get rid of that. We'll put this envelope behind her. And put one lady here and one lady there. And let's see if we have a pile of mail. We have this pile here. And I'm getting a little overwhelmed with all of my things. And I'll keep cutting and be even more overwhelmed, but that's okay. We'll work it all out. So they are reading from this pile of letters. So let us get that going. First thing I'm going to do is edge everything so it'll show up. So we have karaoke just once a month. And last week, while I was away, they had the local players from our development, you know, the people who live here, had their show, and it was a singing show. So those people sing very well. So a lot of them were there tonight. So they were singing, so that was enjoyable. And the awful people only sang a couple of times. I'm so bad. Anyway, but we still, we clap for everybody. So let's put her down next. And we sing along when we can. There was a lot of people sang Frank Sinatra type songs tonight. And a lot of them were a little bit about, like, I can't even remember the names of them, but like, why didn't my relationship work out kind of songs. So that was a little sad to listen to, but okay, let's get her down. Okay, we'll put her right there. And then, actually, I wanted her even higher. Come on, honey, let's go. Moving you up. And we'll put the pile of mail here. And then we'll have to find a good saying to put down for them. So I think, let's see, these are two sisters. Let's make up a little story. And their husbands are away in the war. And if these are supposed to be from the 50s, it would have been the Korean War. My dad thought he was going to have to go to the Korean War. He was in World War II, but then I came along, so he didn't have to go. He already had served several years in World War II. So they're reading, they got a whole stack of letters all at once, and they're reading letters from their honeys. So there we go with that. And now let's just try to find something that is appropriate. Remember the now. Best day ever. Hold tight and pretend it's a plan. Live every day with intention. Live in the moment. How about extraordinary? No, ordinary people can do extraordinary things. I like that one. We will cut it up a little bit. Well, first let's try to edge it. Make it stand out a little bit more. Okay. I think I'm going to put it on something else. So let's think a minute. Nope. I'm not sure. Okay, we're just going to cut it. I'm going to cut it after people. And I'm going to put it up here. Go over a little bit so I don't pop her in the head. There we go. Ordinary people can do extraordinary things. And we can just give that a little underline. And then we are done for tonight. Time to end this day. Get a little sleep. Get ready for tomorrow. I'll do a video in the morning and then I play mahjong. So the book's coming along nicely. Very cute. And then we just did one side of this, so I'll have to do the other side. These ladies get so many letters. My goodness. Okay, we'll have to find some more ladies and more men and get busy with that. So maybe we'll let him go there. Or on another one because we have to cut a few. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of those who have made comments and are involved in the giveaway, which is the prior video. Check it out. It goes until Sunday, this coming Sunday at 9 p.m. And let's see, you have to subscribe, like that video. If you are in the USA, you are eligible for one drawing. And if you are out of the country, I will be sending you an envelope with some embellishments and some of my original art. So that's the story. Have a great night. Bye-bye.